Jeffrey Epstein was a gun for hire being operated by multiple intel agencies. Of course, he has direct connections to the CIA. We've covered that. He has direct connections to the FBI. We've covered that. He has direct connections to Mossad. We've covered that. And other foreign intel agencies like the French, the British, and so on. And his job was to create compromat on some of the world's most powerful people. Let's assume that that was the op, and that you can't say anything about it because it will compromise your sources and methods, right? You'll never be able to give us these hard drives, right? With the evidence tape wrapped around them that Epstein put there. The FBI didn't put it there. That's how the FBI found all the hard drives, with the evidence tape wrapped around them. Let's say this is the case, which does seem logical. And you're not going to be able to do anything else on this case because it will reveal so much nefarious activity inside of the intel agencies, and you're going to have to protect them for whatever reason. Why release the memo the way that you did? In the history of following this stuff, I have never seen anything more ham-handed or botched or destructive than the way that they released this memo. In the dark of night, 9 p.m. on a Sunday, after a series of historic wins for Donald Trump. I mean, Trump at the very height of his power, after defusing Iran and Israel, after defusing Gaza, after defusing so much around the world, President Trump, economy roaring, so many things going in his favor, just passed the big beautiful bill. Why? Release it to left-wing media. So they leak it almost like as an insult to left-wing media, to a left-wing reporter who hates Donald Trump, by the way, if you go check that reporter's byline, and hates J.D. Vance. Why would you release it like this? Like, it seems like, on its face, insult to everybody who has cared about this issue. Let's say you have to say the sources and methods stuff because you have to protect the intel agencies. Okay, fine. But you control the story. You control the narrative. It was atrocious timing. The timing was terrible. A series of like historic wins that is cementing the MAGA base and fusing everyone together, and all these different disparate groups are like tentatively and slowly returning. Right? It's very good. You got to keep that coalition together. Why shatter it with something like this right now? If this is the conclusion you must come to, okay? Let's say they have no choice. Then at the very least, you do this on Fox News. At the very least, you go to Bret Baier, Martha MacCallum, and you sit down for an hour. You explain yourself. Maybe you bring a bunch of evidence to that. You reveal it live. You show the prison tape. If there is a missing minute, you damn well better know about it and not be caught off guard by it, which they were. And you go through and you explain why that is. Slowly, confidently, and with the full understanding that not everyone's going to be happy with it, but at the very least, you're not trying to sneak around the issue. That's the thing that boggles my mind. That's the thing that is breaking my brain right now. Trust us, bro. We looked into it. Move along. That's not the country we live in anymore.